established a reputation as a progressive, quality-driven contract furniture dealership with national capabilities, and now represents over 300 diversified furniture lines. Brennan's has been able to consistently assist companies, large and small, in creating a workplace environment that's most effective for the company's needs. So with that, I'd like to introduce our speakers.
Thank you, Dr. Zimmerman. Thank you, Dr. Patrick. Thank you, Brian. And thank you, students. It's a pleasure to be here to tell you about Brennan's office interiors. I'm one of four brothers who owns Brennan's. There's two other brothers besides Ed and I. We also have a fifth brother. There's five more in our family. And the way we got into the furniture business was the oldest brother got a job in it, and we kind of followed on his coattails. I took a job my senior year in college in the marketing major at the time, and I took a job in a furniture manufacturer, and then later left to go with a different firm for about 7 years before I started the business in 1991. So I'd like to, give you a little background so you can understand a little bit more about what our company is. A lot of people say, like, what do you know, who buys furniture? Like, don't really understand the scope of our industry. We'll share some lessons that we've learned starting the business over the years, and those lessons change, as the business grows and changes. And give you a couple perspectives on what we look for in hiring. So I've got some slides prepared here for you to kind of give you just a sense of what we do, rather than trying to give you an in-depth discussion of it. So
Just pull it up on your iPad.
I'm showing my age. So anyway, at a glance, right now we are actually this will be 23 years. We've got two locations where we are about 45 employees currently, and we also have clients on a national basis. The two in the middle are Joe and Ed Brennan, are the other two partners in the firm. It started in Ed's dining room in 1990, and then from there, about 6 months later, Ed got a space at High Minor Street, 37 South High Street. This is where we started. Right in this little space right here, I'm sure you've probably walked past it many times, but we were there for about 2 years, and then we moved in '93 to Exton, and we still currently occupy this space here. And then in 1998, we expanded to Wilmington, and then in 2003, we opened another office in Newcastle, Delaware, which at the time was about 70,000 square feet of warehouse, and office as well. So we duplicate professional services in both offices. So, we have a team of professionals that manage projects in each office, and they kind of duplicate. They're all part of the team doing a lot of the same activities. But the operations part of the warehouse and delivery is located in Newcastle, Delaware. So what we do is we take an architectural floor plan like this, and we really concentrate on the furniture part. On some occasions, we do interior wall construction with manufactured product instead of doing what we call stick-built construction. So we'll take this floor plan and basically turn it into this.
Hey, Brian, just real quick. This doesn't make sense to you now, but why you say, why manufactured wall versus just having a GC building? In business, you depreciate furniture over 7 years, construction 30 years. So tax benefit. Okay, so there is a business reason behind it. I just wanted to interject that.
And as companies change and grow, which they do, and in the planning stages of a new construction project for a new office or what have you, from the time it gets planned till the time the first amount of construction happens, there's going to be numerous changes. Everybody will have an opinion. People will move on to other jobs. New people will get hired. They'll want to change things. So changed 25 or 30 times by the time I got there over several months of planning. And during the course of that, not only do changes happen once the construction, before the construction begins, once construction starts midway through, people want to change things. And you can't because of lead times to order product, you know, and these projects are so complex that it would affect every trade and totally throw the whole schedule off balance by doing that. These are some cubicles. These are actually kind of what the trend is today with low cubicles, very open spaces, and you'll see some frameless glass on top where they've added some color to it. The company is a coatings company, and they want to show a lot of color in the space. But this kind of gives you a sense where if you don't start your own business, you may end up working in one of these when you graduate in the near future. So give you a little sense of what it's going to look like. Conference training rooms. Again, this is the type of product that we plan and purchase and deliver and install at the appropriate time in the construction phase, which is typically at the very end of it. And then as you move up the ladder, you get a nice office like this. And then move up a little more and you get a bigger office like this, and it's in wood. And then here's boardroom. And if you look at the benches along the right side of the slide there, you'll see some little tables that are part of that. This is a very contemporary conference room here, beautiful conference room. And so can anybody guess what those little tables are for? Is it a football game in the background? Nice. Okay.
I can't see it.
So anyway, and then here's the view out the window. So this is like the 35th floor of the project. So our company is comprised of a team of individuals that are in sales, in interior design, project management, installation, and delivery. That's basically our package. There's derivatives from that, but that's how we operate. Our industry peaked in 2008, and we were well in excess of $20 million in sales at that time, and had 70 employees. And
It was fun.
it was fun.
We were rocking and rolling, and you're making a lot of money, and giving bonuses to employees, and taking them all to parties, Christmas parties, or celebrations. And you really enjoy as a small business owner giving back to people. You see the smiles on their face. And our employees are truck drivers, installers. We have a lot of veterans. And then we go to the other extreme is, project managers, interior designers. Most of them are coming from the university. Highly skilled. It's a 5-year program. So it's both extremes. The guy driving the truck and then this design. They're precise. And don't interfere with them when they're in the middle of design. So it was fun, and it's great. I just wanted to tell them what it's like in a good-sized small business.
In 2008, we could have hired people in July of 2008. We could have hired 5 more people just to handle the amount of business we had. But we knew what was going on with the financial crisis. And although we couldn't see anything because we were so busy that we couldn't keep up with the business, and we really needed to hire people. But fortunately, we were, something clicked, and we said, if this is hitting like the financial industry, this is going to has to have some effect on our clients. And then as very little time went by, we started to look at our forecast for 2009, and it started to evaporate. And we couldn't imagine how it would disappear. We lost nearly 70% of our sales over it. It's like stepping off a cliff. There's no way to manage that. It's just, you can't cut enough, you can't cut fast enough, you can't cut deep enough. You're tied into leases, you're tied into equipment, and you can't get rid of that stuff and still function.